Thank you for tuning to Quiet Taste Media. Make sure you click the link in the bio. Like, subscribe, you know what to do. Really appreciate the love. So, I want to review Andre 3000's New Blue Sun. It's a straight instrumental album. And it's dope. Like, it's fire. I'd say it's fire. I've never actually listened to a flute album. This is the first flute album I actually listened to. But it's fire to me. Like, Andre 3000, they can play the flute. They get the fuck. But on top of that, I wanted to say that I think this is something that that the culture definitely needed. You know, it's not hip hop. I won't say it's hip hop because it's really not hip hop. I would say it's more like soft jazz, right? But since it's soft jazz being created by a hip hop artist, do we put it in the hip hop genre now? Is it a hip hop flute album? I don't know. So I don't know. But what I will say is that, like I say, it's dope. Now, I also want to say that I think it's going to be probably one of the most sampled albums. For real. Like, I think a lot of people are going to sample this album. Because, I mean, it's Andre 3000 playing the flute. Nigga, why wouldn't you? I mean, some of the things he in that, some of that shit he be playing, like some of the shits and some of them songs, he be doing his thing. Like, it should be sounding fire. So I'm definitely gonna sample this shit. I hope he clears it for me. But I'm definitely gonna sample some shit because it's Andre 3000, man. Like, you know, a lot of people was out talking about it because they're like, he dropping I want a rap album. But if you watch he had an interview on GQ, which was real in depth. I watched the whole interview. And, you know, he said some things where he was just like, yo, I ain't feeling rap. You know what I'm saying? What am I going to talk about? I ain't in the know no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in the country, nigga. I'm living a regular life for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't, what am I talking about? Colonoscopy and going to the doctor and my eyesight bad and shit? And I was like, shit, nigga, if you rapped about that Andre 3000, niggas would buy it. Niggas would actually respect it. Niggas would be like, yeah, I need to go get my motherfucking colon checked out. Shit, I think I need to go get my eyes checked. Like, so even though he said that, there's still a place for that in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hip hop. Like, if anybody could do it, Andre 3000 could do it. Okay, if anybody could come out rapping and talking about colonoscopies and getting prostate exams and shit, Andre 3000 could do that shit. I know he could. So yeah. So I'm definitely a fan of this. I hope he drops another one. I'm gonna sample the shit out of that one too. But and as you can see, these songs are the titles of the songs are ill to me too. Like, I swear I really want to make a rap album, but this is literally The Way the Wind Blew Me. Like, that's a hell of a title. Like, most titles are short, you know, in the music shit, but this isn't hip hop. Like, he's breaking the mold of what people may look at as hip hop, in my opinion. Like, people may start looking at some instrumental song. Like, niggas might niggas already drop instrumental albums, right? Where it's just nothing but beats, right? But maybe now niggas start dropping instrumental albums that ain't nothing but flutes, nothing but horns, nothing but pianos. You know what I mean? Like, I think it can definitely open up another wave for artists and creatives. So shout out to Andre 3000. Look at this. The slang word pussy rolls off the tongue with a far better something. Let me see what it says. With a far better what? Oh, I forgot what it says specifically. I don't know why my internet is acting like it doesn't want to play. There we go. I don't want to play nothing. I don't want it copyright. Oh, the slang word pussy rolls off the tongue with a far better ease than the proper word vagina. You know what I'm saying? Like, these titles are ridiculous, yo. But like I say, super dope. So once again, shout out to Andre 3000 for doing this thing. And like I said, I think this is going to open up a lot of other creatives as well as entrepreneurs, people who do music, to start stepping outside the box and trying something different. And that's dope. So shout out to Andre 3000 for that. And one more that I got to cover is 2 Chainz and Wayne. Their album, Fire. Now, once again, I haven't even listened to all of this album yet. I'm probably gonna listen to it, when I'm riding. But I mean, come on, man. It's Tunechi and 2 Chainz, bro. Like, hands down, two of the hardest rappers in the game. Been in the game for a long time. I think 2 Chainz is very underrated. 2 Chainz is fire. Like, 2 Chainz is one of my favorite rappers. As well as Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne has been doing it for I don't know how long, and he keep doing it at a very high level. So, shout out to them boys. I know that album's going to be fire. Like I said, I'm not even about to sit here and be like, oh, no. You already know, bro. It's Tunechi and 2 Chainz, bro. It's going to be fire. It's fire. Like I said, I only heard a couple songs, but I'm going to really get into it when I get to, when I throw it in the car and I'm riding to it, then that's when I could really, really vibe to it. But just off the top, come on, man. It's 2 Chainz. Lil Tunechi. Lil Wayne. I would say two of the best to ever do it. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Let's keep it real. Other than that, what else is in music news? Oh, well, we all know Brother Love is in trouble with this whole Cassie thing. And allegedly, he's done some things to Cassie that now she's filing a lawsuit and she wants money. Now, I will say that they are saying that this is a shakedown by Cassie, say that she's been trying to get money from Puffy. And I guess he has not been giving it to her. So now they're saying that she's going with the lawsuit so that she can, get the money. Me, personally, I think that Puffy did everything that they say he did. I really do think Puffy is a bad guy. I don't think he's a really good dude. I think he's a snake. And I think that, he's a very selfish individual, and he always puts himself before everybody else. Now, a lot of things that are coming out, though, is crazy because now stuff is coming out about his ex-wife, Kim Porter, and about, how she died unexpectedly or not, just out of nowhere, how she passed away. There also was something documented, stated that when Kid Cudi was dating Cassie for a very brief time, he had Kid Cudi's car blown up in his driveway. Like, literally blew up his car. So, I mean, like, come on, man. Like, one thing you could be like, all right, well, maybe he didn't do that. But damn, bro, like, all this shit that's coming down on Puffy, he did something. He's done. If he ain't do all this shit, he did some of this shit, okay? He did some of this shit. And I think that a lot of it has to do, I think a lot of this is coming back because of Tupac, because of him, the Tupac shit. You know what I'm saying? Now people are like, okay, this nigga done open Pandora's box. Nigga's going down. Like, we about to flood you, nigga. Like you didn't already, like, you started it with the bullshit, and now everybody's coming for you. You know what I'm saying? I would say that, Puffy has been on a decline for a minute. Because after the De Leon, when I heard about the De Leon thing, when he went out to the farms and they said they wasn't even growing no aguaves for him for his liquor, that let you know right there was something, something ain't right. Like, bro, and I'm not saying something ain't right with them. I'm saying something ain't right with him. Like, how you out there talking about I got a liquor line and you out here pushing this liquor and you dancing around and all this in these videos and these shows and they ain't even growing your aguaves down there. Like, where's your priorities at? Are your priorities on business? Like, because if your priorities was on business, you should have known that, hey, man, they ain't even growing my aguaves. I need these aguaves to be grown because, or whatever they call it, I think aguaves, but I need these things to be grown because I got to keep my liquor pushing. And then you go down there to check and they ain't even growing it for you? And that lets you know, like, that means nobody's down there cool with you either, because if they was cool with you, they would have called you and told you, like, hey, man, something going on with your stuff down here, man. It ain't growing, or they not growing it. So I think Puffy is just a snake. I think he tries to get over on people. I think he tries to play a lot of people. I think he has played a lot of people. I even heard this story from this one guy. I can't remember his name, but he said he was a friend, or he is a friend of Puffy's. And he said at one point in time, he said he was producing, making beats and stuff like that. And he said at one point in time, Puffy offered him a deal, I guess a publishing deal or something. And the guy was like, "Well, man, how am I gonna make any money, bro?" Like, looked at the deal, like, "Bro, you trying to take everything?" Now this supposed to be his friend. He's like, "Bro, you trying to take everything from me?" Like, "Nah, nigga, I'm cool. I ain't fucking. Nah, I'm good." He said, Puffy was like, "All right, come on, man, we about to go to the club. Woo, 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 woo." So he was just saying how Puffy, how he had to learn from Puffy. There's a difference between business and personal. Because he was like, "Yo, it ain't personal if you're gonna sign this fucked up ass contract. Even though I may consider you my friend, I'm still gonna offer you this contract so that we can do business together. Now, if you sign this contract, even though you my friend, nigga, we still gotta do business. We still gonna do business, and I'm still gonna get all the money, and you still gonna just be producing, even though you my friend." He said he didn't sign it, so Puffy was like, "Oh, okay, it's cool. Yeah, whatever." So I mean, that's snake shit. That's what a snake. That's what snakes do. Snakes try to do their own people dirty. You know what I mean? And for that to be your so-called friend, and you to offer him a shitty deal or a deal to where you own him, what kind of friend is that? Like, what kind of friend is Puffy? Like, because if you're a real friend, there's no way you would be like, "Hey, I'm gonna offer you this shitty deal so that you don't get shit and I get everything." But he could have offered a deal where, "Hey, we can get 50-50. You get half, I get half." So I mean, just the stories that always have came out about Puffy and the way that he moves and the way that he acts, not just with Cassie, but in his own personal, from what I hear about his personal life and some of the things that he does behind closed doors with men and things of that nature. He just has a wild story. And I don't want to see any man go to jail, but at the same time, bro, if you out here doing this type of shit and hurting women and womanizing and pretty much the things that they kind of saying that R. Kelly's in jail for. I mean, everybody talks about that underage stuff, but nothing was underage about the people that R. Kelly was dealing with. All those women were adults and grown and making their own decisions. But for some reason, R. Kelly's in jail for 30 years. And I don't even know why, for real. But, that's a totally different subject. But I think that people are saying Puffy's not going to go to jail. I think Puffy's days are numbered. I think he will do some time in jail. He may not do a lot. But they're going to sit him down for a minute. Puffy's been getting away with shit since J-Lo. Since Shine went down for 10 years for some shit he did. Like eventually, bro, you got to reap what you sow, man. Karma always comes around to check on you. You know what I mean? And if you've been putting out nothing but bad karma, then you ain't gonna get nothing but bad karma. And I feel like all he's been doing is bad shit. Like, Diddy seems like the type of person who talks a lot of good shit, but he doesn't back it up. He doesn't do it. He'll sit up there and talk about all the money that he's gonna give to black people and all the stuff he's gonna do for black people but he's not really doing that stuff. He's just talking. He's just keeping the black people, trying to keep the black people on his side. But this right here, I don't know if he's going to survive this one. Hopefully he does, because I don't like to see brothers go to jail. But at the same time, if you did some crime or if you out here womanizing and treating women like trash and doing women dirty, then you deserve to go to jail and do whatever time they give you. So appreciate the love. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you click the link in the bio, like, subscribe. You know what to do. Peace.